Um, Hello guys, back with another video, but this one is very different from the videos I did before. This one is on the social helix. If you know what the book is, it's by Rudolf Rommel. I just learned the book today, and I'm starting to read some about it, about the social conflicts, conflict and war and stuff like that. So I want to teach you guys, if you're in one of these situations of conflict, it may be an argument, maybe a fight, how to resolve these types of things and obviously learn from it so you can keep applying this in real life situations constantly. It could be in subconscious or conscious, but just quickly and just apply it. Yeah. By the way, I will put the link in the description of like what the chapter and the volume that I'm reading. It's online, so shout out to whoever made this, and obviously Rudolph Rummel for making the book. First, we could talk about conflicts of interest. So the example they give is about a robbery, say, that through coercion it can link two negative interests. So let's say someone wants something, like they want X, and X could be I want to end poverty, which involves positive interest, or a negative good I don't want to die. Obviously, dying is seen as a negative. So through coercion, it links two negative interests. So through robbery, they talk about I don't want the robber to kill me, but I don't want to give him my money. In that situation, obviously a robber who wants to steal something from you, but if you don't want to give it up, the consequence might be dying. But if you don't want to die, you have to give up the money. So you see how that kind of goes? It's kind of weird. The second kind of conflict is someone wanting X, but the other person wanting X will represent it by A or B. So, say a politician wants to increase social welfare payments, another wants to decrease them. So there's conflict there. It might cause an argument between them. For example, like maybe you want something from the store, but your mom tells you that she's not going to give you money and she doesn't want you to buy it. So one rejects the other's demand. This is the conflict of inverse interests. So two interests inversing each other. I want candy, but I don't want you to get candy. I want to hike interest rates, but I don't want you to hike interest rates. That kind of thing. This just basically means the positive interest of one is negative to the other. There's the third one, which I'm going to talk about, is where A wants X, but B wants Y, and X and Y are nowhere comparable to each other. So they have the example that one American may want the United States to remain capitalistic, while another may want it to become socialist. A husband may want to stay home and rest while his wife wants to go on a family picnic. See how, like, a family picnic and staying home, they're not really compatible to each other because you can't do them both at the same time. But one has to do the other, one has to commit to the other. Say a student wants to become a poet, but his parents want him to become a lawyer. There are two different things. Obviously, the ingredient of these three types is when someone opposes your interests, capabilities to produce effects, and discrimination between interests that involve the same, inverse, or incompatible goods or goals. Now, I know you wanted to get to this point, but now we're going to talk about how to resolve these conflicts of interest. So if you click the link in the description, you can scroll down. There's a table. They talk about table 27.1. You can just read all those things. These might even be apparent to you, which I can see one has been apparent to me. Like something decidable by reason. Say you want to convince your parents to get you something. It's very intellectual. You have to convince them. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So you guys can enjoy your day. Hope this will change your life if you just study this chart maybe for a few more times a day, and you like go outside and socialize and talk to people. You may have these types of engagements where you need to apply some of these things, and so it will help you in modern society. Peace.